So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend? One that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world.
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he latch on to this? It's a mighty effort! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's going to go a long way. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Costa Curta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Can he get it through? Shevchenko, big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, that was close.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pull it. Chance here to counter. Opts for safety. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Pele. Spread out to the left. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pull it. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Totti. Nesta. Now it's Kaka. Pull it. The ball swung in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Now it's Shevchenko. Played out wide. And it's Totti. Van Basten. Oh, what a climb! Oh, crossbar! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
This looks promising. Kaka. And that is a little undercooked. Shevchenko. Nicely worked. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Osimhen chasing after it. Kaká. Picked out brilliantly. Osimhen. Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. It's anyone's ball now. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's delivered all right. Osimhen at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Shevchenko. Pele. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Sesim geliyor mu kral?
So off we go once
Tamamdır.
Nice looking ball. Applies the finish. And this is Pele. It's Pele.
Benden size gelsin gol.
And there we have it. The two-goal.
Hasan abi bugün Barış Kral'la oynayacağım.
Moment of magic.
Ondan sonra İtalyan etkinliği oynayacağım. Hafta sonu ya da yarın bir gün oynarız. Şu an internet işi yapıyorum, test ediyorum. Diğer internete geçtim çünkü.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on.
Hadi be.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Pull it back and defending. Pele.
That's positional gold. The utilization of space.
Lovely. Now then.
Nasıl offside lan?
Osimhen finds himself offside.
Allah Allah. Nasıl offside lan? Yok am, sıkıntı yok, benim bombacılarım güzel. Bak Barış Kral'daki Kıvara da güzel. Yok am, sıkıntı yok, benim bombacılarım güzel. Bak Barış Kral'daki Kıvara da
Incentive
güzel.
set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pull it. Oh, it's Cruyff. Oh, it's hit the
Bah.
post. Oh, there's the clearance.
Aynen Hasan'ım, yarın oynarız abi.
And it's Hullet. And Hullet.
Güzel vurdu ha.
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yeni gelen arkadaşlar like atmayı unutmayalım.
Chance for a shot.
Öf.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's had it hit.
Şimdiden gelenler Allah razı olsun.
Contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does.
Vallahi bendeki Burak hatta birazdan Barış Kral alır Burak Yılmaz'ı. Yani ben memnunum. Hatta birazdan Barış Kral alır Burak Yılmaz'ı. Yani ben memnunum.
Donatoni. Now, can they get him
Lan
Now, Massaro.
adam bile geçtiğini düşünmedi ha.
Surely that deserved better.
Massaro has every reason to be disappointed.
Vallahi gülüm.
Played it so well. The gaffer.
Şimdi sana şöyle söyleyeyim. Galatasaray kaybetti. Kaybetmesine tamam, biz Beşiktaşlıyız. Kaybetmesine seviniriz de adamlar o kadar oynadığı maçları yani bırak da yenilsin. Onlar da insan sonuçta, oynayanlar.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. That pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Great shot.
Öf öf. Çok güzeldi ya.
Out. He won't be happy with that one. Decent shot.
Kral pası gördün mü? Şut pas karışımı.
Sweetly.
Valla bir şey diyemem abim. Yani ben memnunum. Ama oyuncu bende yok. O yüzden de şimdi yorum yapmayayım, yani adamı bilmiyorum.
To get it away. Takes a shot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Kvaratskhelia probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Çok güzelsin be Cannavaro. Sen o açığı kapat, ben önünü kapattım.
Sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Pass somewhat off target. Kvaratskhelia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that has been cleared. They've got it again. pass, but can he get there? It's Yilmaz!
Süpersin be bakalım.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Burak Yilmaz really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
Vallahi
take
abim
any
işte o gün
risks.
size sordum. Hepiniz Musa Sova alın dediniz. Yani bana deseydiniz o daha iyi, ona bakardık.
All at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Bana deseydiniz o daha iyi, ona bakardık.
Searching pass he's played there.
Öf lan, güzel
He's
roşeta.
there to belt it away. Yilmaz
Yaz kral.
goes for the
Öf, öf, öf.
That is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw.
Öf, öf.
And they are
Ama onun ismini duydum ya, Messi falan. Çok kişi şey yapıyor yani, o bombacıya da iyi diyor. İki ayağını birden kullanıyor mu, tek ayak mı o?
beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
It's starting to
Güzel
look
pas
like it's
attı
unreal
lan.
now.
Abi bana bir forvetin pası da önemli ya.
Run onto it. Lovely bit of skill.
Abi bana forvetin pası da önemli ya. Abi ben orada bombacı olduğunu bilmiyordum ki.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chooses to go back.
Ver işte friki.
Shot surely.
Ver işte
And the keeper
Oo
through
güzelmiş
it.
vallahi. Vallahi keşke o zaman söyleseydin. Abi böyle böyle bak bombacı var, al dene deseydin, alırdım yani. Ben pakete çünkü bakmadım.
Try and place the cherry on the cake.
He right there. It's fallen kindly.
Hadi lan, güzeldi.
And the keeper has
Ama sen memnunsan güzel.
had to be in.
Sen mobilden mi oynuyorsun Messi fan, yoksa şeyden mi?
Try and place the cherry on the cake.
PlayStation mı?
Kvaratskhelia through short. Can he finish?
Ya ben bu işi biliyorum ya.
Results
İyi yapmışsın
doubt.
Hasan, eline sağlık. Deneriz seninle bir Ahmet Hasan aldıysan.
Stylish in the extreme. A delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one.
Nereye kadar gideceksin yani?
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Gerrard. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Kvaratskhelia going full steam ahead down the left
Yapma
flank.
kral şu adamlara.
And that's going to be a booking.
Sıkıntı yok abim, gönüller bir olsun. Olur bir gün. Oynarız. Niye oynamayak?
Chiellini tries to
Allah'ın günü bitmedi. Elbet bir gün olur inşallah, oynarız.
He's on it. Can he? He's gone for goal.
Oh!
And he seems
Ne ya ucuz.
at the sixth.
2 euro burada ne kadar lan? 70 lira. Size pahalıya satmışlar abim.
And the pass is intercepted.
Bizim burada 26 lira.
That's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too.
Almanlar dolandırıyor seni Hasan.
Despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his
Abim ben
instructions.
inancın olsun
Better it would seem.
paketi bilmiyorum. Ben paketi dikkatli incelemedim. Bir Ahmet Hasan'la Sov vardı bildiğim oyuncu. Diğerlerini tanımıyorum ben, oyuncuların hiçbirini bilmiyorum. O çift vuruş da var. Ondan ben sordum size, Sov mu Ahmet Hasan mı? Ya Sov'dan da memnunum da. Çift vuruş olmaz işte, çok iyi abim ya. Çift vuruş olmadı mı sıkıntı. Bak mesela Burak Yılmaz'ın şu an eksiğini sana söyleyeyim mi? Çift vuruş. Bak mesela daha nasıl kıvarayla çift vuruş yaptım vurdum. Burak Yılmaz'ın şu an eksiğini sana söyleyeyim mi? Çift vuruş. Bak mesela daha nasıl kıvarayla çift vuruş Bir tanesi şey yazmış. Gelirim abim. İşte güzel oluyor. Aynen Messi fan. Dediğin doğru. Gelirim Hasan, sıkıntı yok abim. Van der Sar'ı çıkarttım ya o gün yayında. Telefona, cihaza kaydettim. Oradan da şeyini aldıydım. CapCut mu ne uygulaması var ya, orada düzelttiydim. FPS'ini falan, görüntüsünü. Adam şey yazmış, görmüyor musunuz demiş. Biliyorum kral. Abim saat 5'te gelemeyebilirim çünkü ben dükkanım olduğu için çalışıyorum ben akşam 7.30-8'e kadar, bazen 9'a kadar. Söz vermeyeyim yani, o saatte boş olursan dükkanına girerim senin için. Ciddi misin? Halı sahada mı? İbrahim Toraman karşı takımda mı olacak? Olabilir abi. O kral, senden o zaman bir ricam var. Yarın kaçta halı saha maçı? Ya rakip makip bir şey olmaz ya. Yarın yanına gitsen oradan beni WhatsApp'tan arayaman mı görüntülü? Gece 11-12. Olur, sıkıntı yok. Yarın beni arayaman mı oradan görüntülü? Beşiktaşlı bir arkadaşım vardı. Benim çok sevdiğim bir oyuncu ya o. Olur valla. 5 dakika sohbet ederiz ya. Hem de sorayım ona, futbola kartı ne zaman gelecekmiş. Tamam kral, sıkıntı yok. Benim gençliğimin oyuncusu ya. Abim doğru söylüyorum valla, oyuncular hep iyi. Bir tane de oyuncu da 102 mi ne oluyormuş herhalde o paketin içinden, daha yeni yeni söylüyorlar. Halı sahası mı var kral? İbrahim iyiymiş vallahi ya. Vallahi kral, yarın görüştürürsen beni iyi olur ya. İbrahim Üzülmez'le kavga etmeyelerdi. İbrahim Toraman hala da belli bir yaşa kadar oynardı da. İbrahim Üzülmez'le kavga ettikten sonra olmadı. O Japon 102 oluyor. Ne oldu şimdi? Yaparız abi.
This is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be
Hadi
really
be.
for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback
Vallahi iyi olur
to
ha.
make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Valla o konuda Messi fan doğru söylüyorsun. Ama olsun ya, oyuna ilk defa eklenmiş. Yani cüzi bir miktara da
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Pele, and he's in on goal. Oh, hang on.
bu gol benden size gelsin.
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone.
Hasan bir adam kabul etsin de abim. Söyleriz, sıkıntı yok. Yani dediğin doğru. Bak mesela Rooney'nin boşluk kollayanı vardı. Ben şeyden hediye aldıydım. Konami verdiydi. O yüzden mesela Rooney paketi geldiğinde, Rooney sevdiğim bir oyuncu. Hiç açasım bile gelmedi mesela. Var diye.
And he's managed to gift it back. Valverde. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. In with the challenge.
Osman bir tık daha hızlı kalkaydın. O top senin önüne attıydım da. Bir tık geç kaldı.
Cannavaro. Osimhen chasing after it.
Yaz kral. Of of of. Bu gol benden bütün izleyenlere gelsin.
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Aynen öyle, doğru söylüyorsun abi.
Oh, Peter, it's
Ya aslında
a deception in shaping
am hepsinin bir sistemi var da
a lovely little lob.
işte o kuracağın oyun sistemine bağlı. Mesela benim burada internetim düzgün olsa,
These are much healthier.
anladın, Türkiye şartlarına inan o hedef adamı da sahte koşucu da ne bileyim ya, sana aklına gelebilecek oradaki bütün kartların hepsini ben sana değerlendiririm, ne olduğunu da söylerim.
To his adversary.
Ama internetim düzgün olmadığından,
Full match-up.
yani Türkiye şartlarında, o yüzden oyuncuları yeterli değerlendiremiyorum. Bundan dolayı da sana şu an şu desem yalan söylerim.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Kimmich, and it's Messi.
Sorarız abi.
Messi powering forward here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Serginho. Spread it left. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen, he's got tall. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Up he goes.
Hadi lan.
Fuck comes to the rescue.
Direkt kırıldı be.
He's got away. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's got
Penaltı.
and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Koyu Beşiktaşlılara buradan selam olsun Hasan.
The chance to pull further clear.
Beşiktaşlı candır. Böyle bakar izlersin işte.
And they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awful.
Ne oldu lan adam öyle?
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia!
Kral oradaki defans oyuncusunu gördün mü? Çalım yapınca ben.
Relentless.
Adam dengesiz Salim'e ters takla attı.
And they are soaring.
Sen de Hasan abim.
Smiles broad
Abim Messi falan ben de yaparım. Ama internetim düzgün çalışmayınca kart düzgün çalışmıyor. Mevzu orada. Bak şimdi o tip pozisyon yaptığın zaman sahte koşucu, hedef adam, anladın mı? Ondan sonra ne vardı? Kurnaz. Bunların üçünü ileri dizeceksin. Ama fırsatçı golcüyü de arkalarına yapacaksın. Geriye gelen ama işte o sistemi kurman için de çok iyi oturtturman lazım. Olur olmaz diye bir şey yok. Hepsinin özelliği birbirinden farklı. Mesela sahte koşucuyla hedef adam, zaten forvette hedef adam düzgün çalıştı mı zaten bir tane defans oyuncusunu hapsediyor. Sırtını dayıyor ona. Mesela El Nesri'ye bak. Demek istediğimi anlarsın mesela kartında. Kurnaz da zaten aralara kaçmaya çalışıyor. Fırsatçı golcü de oradan fırsat kovalıyor. Sahte koşucu da ne yapıyor? Defansın birini OS sahte koşucu alacaksın. Defansın birini alır götürür. Bu sefer ne oluyor? Defansta boşluk yaratacak. Mesela geriye gelen forveti de koyarsan olsa ne olacak bu sefer? Hücum hattında da iyi olacaksın. Defans hattında da iyi olacaksın. Mevzu oradan kaynaklı. Ama işte kart işletemiyorum burada. Ben oynamayı diyorum abim. Oynamalı olacak. Ben oynayacağım. Ama benim internetim düzgün olsun. İnan ben sana ona bir taktik kurarım. Bak yemin ediyorum sana hücumda 6-7 kişi olursun. Savunmada da 6-7 kişi olursun. Yaptım daha önce, yapmadım değil. Ama internetim çıldırmaya başladı mı işte çalışmıyor. Mevzu ondan kaynaklı. Mesela geriye gelen kartı herkes forvet kullanıyor. Ama aslında geriye gelen forvette kullanacağın pozisyon GF ya da Osta oynatacaksın aslında. Mesela Pele Osta oynar. Niye? Ayağına hakim, hızlı, pasları güzel. Bende mesela bütün kartların hepsinden var. Benim internet yani bu server ayağı bir gelsin. Sen Umut abini seyret. Bak neler neler yapacağım ben. İnternet düzelmiş ama burada. Türk Telekom bağlandığı günden beri IP alamama sorunu vardı, oluyor ya sürekli. Yine IP alamama sorunu vardı. Düzeldi yine. Ya sizinki mobil olduğu için şimdi Messi falan sana şöyle söyleyeyim, mobil olduğu için sağ küçük. Zamanda kısa. İster istemez orada iş yapar ama bizim burada sağ gerçekçi olup büyük olduğu için kantona fizikten dolayı çok ağır kalıyor internette bozuk olduğu zaman. Ama Pele gibi zayıf adam iş yapar. Hadi lan çok bastım. Nasıl yani abim? Taktik mi? Defans için mi? Yanlış karar kardeş. Ben orayı kapattım çoktan. Ronaldinho baba girmiş. Kırmızı kart görecek herhalde. Defans için yarın ayarlarız abi, sıkıntı yok. Lan bırak gidiyorduk işte be. Arkadaş bu hava ne zaman serinleyecek? Kış ne zaman gelecek ya?
just been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Of.
When the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Hadi lan, kornerden gol mü geliyordu?
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Ronaldinho baba nerede? Ronaldinho Gaucho. O siktir lan. Ya o bokunu çıkarttınız ha.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Mignon, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Vallahi inşallah gelir abim. Romario'm yok. Hiç çıkartmadım da. Hem de durumu olmayıp açamayanlar için 10 numara olur. Kral bu ara 7-8 yapıyoruz ha. Barış Kral. Öf. Süper gol Kral. Bir Burak Yılmaz'dan okutuver Kral, başlatıver.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? Well, talk about
Kral, Gulit'i çıkarıp Messi'ye os yapsana be. Burak Yılmaz gelmemiş mi lan? Vay şansımıza. Tüh. Messi olsa çek Kral. GF'de kalmasın. Adamlar dökülüyor Kral, takır takır. Ha, çıktılar herhalde hepsi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept
Beckham! And it's come back out to him. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He can run onto that. Shot could be... Shot, surely! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. It's a good look. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Turkey really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Hullet did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Yaya Toure. And it's Roberto Carlos. Chiesa goes for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Alexander-Arnold. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And he's had a hit! Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Shevchenko. He's in plenty of space here, and he's certainly onside here. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Alexander-Arnold pokes it out wide.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gilberto Silva. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Pele. Kvaratskhelia. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pass somewhat off target. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Shevchenko, and he's been shifted off it. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Looking,
It's Pele! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pele. Up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the...
And we hit half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Bumps him off it and wins back. Applies the finish! Oh, it rattles the bar. Thuram. Shevchenko. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. He's in space and goes for the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things look... He rises! Keeper always had the measure of that. Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cannavaro gets it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Chiesa! Chiesa! And it's Messi. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good running, strong and purposeful. Burak Yilmaz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Decent progress down the left. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. He's having a go. That is some save from Khan. Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Turkey are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram gets over and intercepts. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. That's a decent clearance. He's free. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hullet. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a dink far post.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, no joy this time.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Turkey have their second corner now. Rijkaard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot a goal! It's there! They're back within reach! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Turkey give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi takes a look up. Messi looking for options for movement. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot sticks it away. And what a climax we have here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Turkey give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. I thought it was going to happen then.
And this is Hullet. Hullet! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Played in deep. Rijkaard gets it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good vision. And he shoots! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Pete.
And there's the shot! Caceres clears it away.
Kvaratskhelia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He shifted it to the flank. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely worked. Cannavaro cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Incoming delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's had it taken off him. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Brazil have it back and can go again. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cafu. Brazil have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Brazil with the corner. They're first. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pelé. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And that's aimed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Could move up a gear here. Chips it through. And this is Hullet. Hullet! Ball driven towards... Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia, and he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's let fly. Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro plays it all the way forward. And here's Rijkaard. He's having a go. Decent hit and on target. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Cafu. Brazil with another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Brazil get their 4th corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thuram puts his foot on the gas. And he's got the beating of his man. Hullet. And Hullet!
Hullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
This possibly the last play of the half. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed. So they might be only 1 down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Can he get on the end of this? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Now it's Pele. Pele has been caught there. It's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And somehow it stayed out. So, third corner of the game. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That's gone loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Great vision. No way through there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most accurate pass. Gilberto Silva. That ball looks a good one.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. Cafu. Played in. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Threads one in. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro. Kvaratskhelia. And he was quick to react. Cafu. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mohamed Salah. Cafu. Gilberto Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh no, this does not look good. Goes for goal. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. He's got away. Pull it. They're urging him to shoot. Picked out, chance for shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Oh, it's played into the area. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. Veron! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Veron is offering a wry smile there.
Back into the middle. Looking for options for movement. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. Pelé. Now it's Osimhen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Hullet. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. No, that's been intercepted. And that has been cut short. Now it's Pelé. That is good alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to...
Takes a shot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? Pelé with the... He gets big! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Caught offside that time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Serginho. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Osimhen. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Xhaka takes control of it and he's on the move. And the finish! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Mbappe really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. That has ended up in no man's land. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great defending, strong and determined. Pele running with the ball. He has found the way through. Pele. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Tries from a long way out. Cannavaro. Osimhen is herring after that one. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again. Now De Bruyne. Kimmich. He's on it. Can he get away? He's shifting through the gears here. It's Pele! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's there to retrieve it. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Gilberto Silva threads one in. De Bruyne. Good. He's going for goal! And that is high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Knocks it into space. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. No way through there. Now it's Hullet. De Bruyne. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pele. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Hullet. Hullet powering forward here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pele! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Lacking in accuracy. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
De Bruyne will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Pele finds himself offside. Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Bruyne. Little doubt, that is a foul. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Pedri has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get rid. Stood up well to him there. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Can he finish? It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kimmich concedes a free kick for that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Loose ball now. Chance, surely! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll...
And Hullet! He's put his foot right through that one. Oh, what a mistake! Kimmich. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Hullet considers his options. Terrific save by Manuel. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.